Welcome to
Music1
Master 100. Today is going to be a new segment for Music1 Master 100.
We are going to do booster box review.
Yep, that's right. And today's pack is Abyss Rising. So this is how the segment works. Just like, Smosh on Ian's board, where
when they review foreign foods, we rate every card between a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, that's basically how it works.
Just pretty much imagine us as Smosh when they do their food thing, only except in Yu-Gi-Oh version.
Yeah. So, let's see what the certain card is going to be today. The first card is the sneak preview card. A Noble Knight of Black Landers
Solid? I don't know. Okay, it's a dark attribute warrior type warrior effect monster. 5 stars, 2000 attack, 800 defense. And it says you can send one face of light normal monster you control to the graveyard, especially on this card from your hand or graveyard. You can tribute one Noble Knight monster, add one Noble Arms card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this card, Noble Knight of Black What's-His-Face, once per turn. You can only control one face up of this guy. What would you rate him?
I would give him probably like a 6 out of 10.
His effect does pretty good supporting the actual archetype and such, but the archetype hasn't really shown that much promise yet, so until then, I'd give this guy a 5 out of 10.
We have Bahamut Shark, I think that's pronounced.
It's a water attribute, sea serpent, exceeds effect monster, rank 4, 26 attack, 21 defense. It requires 2 level 4 water monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one Exceeds material from this card, switch down one rank 3 or lower water Exceeds monster from your extra deck. This card cannot declare and attack the turn this turn will summon. Actually, I see one good use of it. Bring out Acid Golem, then play Skill Drain. Dude, that'd be beastly right there.
So, what do you rate it?
6.5 out of 10.
I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. I mean, I think that card, because of the fact I think that card was featured in a manga, actually.
Maybe. Seriously, dude, this card's a secret.
Yep. Thunder Seahorse.
Light Thunder effect monster, 4 stars, 16 attack, 12 defense. During your main phase, you can discard this card. Add 2 level 4 light thunder type monsters with 1600 or less attack and the same name from your deck to your hand. The effect of Thunder Seahorse can only be used once per turn. You can add special summon this card from with this effect. This is pretty much a Thunder Dragon support deck, and or another card that you can use similar like you would use with Thunder Dragon.
Well, you can probably use it to bring in Thunder King.
Okay, yeah. No, actually, no. If you read it, it says 1600 or less attack. Thunder King has 1900 attack points, so you can't do that.
All right then. Well, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10.
4, just because it looks kind of cute.
Spellbook Library of the Halosphere.
Normal spell card. If you have 3 or more spell cards in your graveyard, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Add any reveal spellbook cards from your hand. Shuffle any remaining cards into your deck. You can activate 1 spellbook library of the Halosphere per turn. You can activate any spell cards. The turn you activate this card except spellbook spell cards. It's not bad, honestly.
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
The reason why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because I found out it's a secret.
7 because there is limited use with this card if you're running other spell cards. Dude, seriously, this is a giant soldier of stone guy from like the old days of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Except now he's steel.
Like Steelix. He doesn't that remind you of Steelix? Remember in the old days of Pokemon, there was a Pokemon named Onyx?
Oh, yeah.
And in the new season, Onyx had this new evolution called Steelix where it becomes Steel and Rock.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds you of that. Alright, Giant Soldier of Steel. Rock type exceeds effect monster. Rank 3. 13 attack, 1200, 2000 defense. Requires 2 level 3 rock type monsters. This card is unaffected by other monsters' effects. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach 1 exchange material from this card. It gains 1 of the defense until the end phase. And if it does, you take no battle damage from your opponent's card effects this turn. It's not bad against chain burn. It's not bad against chain burn. I mean, I like the fact that it says it's immune of monster effects. That's always a plus. So I give it, just because it's a Yugi looking like card, 7 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 because it was because it reminds you of Yugi's cards.
Abyss Dweller.
Dude, look at the artwork of this card. It's so amazing. Alright, water attribute, sea server exceeds effect monster. Rank 4, 17 attack, 14 defense. Requires 2 level 4 monsters. While this card has exceeds material attached that was originally water, all water monsters you control gain 500 attack points. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1 exceeds material from this card. Any card effects that activates in your opponent's graveyard cannot be activated this turn. Oh wow, dude. That's like anti-graveyard. That's like a mini Necro Valley right there, dude. Just because of the awesome artwork and a decent effect that could actually beat certain decks, 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Because the art, like I said, the artwork.
Dude, are you kidding me? He's not dragon type. Come on, man.
It's Red Dragon Ninja.
It's not even a freaking dragon. Alright, Red Dragon Ninja. Fire attribute, Wing Beast, effect monster. 6 stars, 24 attack, 12 defense. When this card is summoned, you can banish 1 ninja or ninjutsu art card from your graveyard to target 1 set card your opponent controls. Reveal the set card. Then return it to either the top or bottom of the deck. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted cards in response to this card's activation. You can only use this effect of Red Dragon Archery Red Dragon Ninja once per turn. 2 out of 10, all because it's not a dragon, which it should be.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10. The names will come, and Konami will come up with these days for,
Right. This card is a counter trap card. When your opponent activates a spell or a trap card of the same name as one of the cards in your graveyard, negate the activation. And if you do, destroy that card. Then you can add 1 card with that same name from your graveyard to your hand. Oh wow! This is actually a really good card for a mirror match and for getting back a certain staple card you really need. If you have Monster Reborn in your graveyard, let them play Monster Reborn, play that response, you negate their Monster Reborn, you get your Monster Reborn back. It's not bad. 8 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Would you like cash back?
Dude, this card is gonna rock. Cashback. It's a counter trap card. When your opponent pays life points to activate a spell card, trap card, or monster's effect, negate the activation. If you do, shuffle it into your deck. Dude, this is gonna rock so much. First of all, it's a good anti-solemn warning, solemn judgment. Second, when you play, you can play it for free. Third, when your opponent does play a counter trap card in response to that card, your opponent normally has to pay someone to play that card. Fourth, it's a good anti-psychic card. And fifth, it stops your opponent from playing any card effects that are really annoying, like the psychics, for example. No one else I can really think of right now at the moment. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
You have got to be kidding me. That wacky alchemic? Seriously. It's pretty obvious for me of what I'm going to rate it anyway, so...
Okay, normal trap. If a face-up spell card your opponent's spell attack card zone is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, destroy the target.
3 out of 10.
5 out of 10, just because it pisses off Selton.
Seriously, Konami, what the hell are you thinking of these names for these cards?
Seriously, this card is going to be a secret?
Yep, it turned out it's going to be a secret. The Grand Spellbook Tower. Since we all already know what its effects are, and of course I've already reviewed it before.
Okay.
So, rating is
8 out of 10.
Well, since it's the Grand Spellbook Tower, I'm going to give it a lucky 7 out of 10.
Spellbook of Fate.
Yep, I can't believe they're making this a super. I've already reviewed this before, so what do you rate it?
7 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10 since it's a spellbook card. Well, I've already reviewed this one too. Definitely did this one.
For those who wonder what this card is, Selden's too lazy to actually let me read it. Simple, sweet allows you to get when you remove from play spellbooks back to your hand. 7 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Kidding me? Queen Madauchi Taramasu.
Dude, he's kind of She's kind of sweet looking, cute looking. Level 4, no, excuse me. Rank 4 sees Earth attribute, fairy type monster, effect monster, be more specific. Requires 2 level 4 Medologies. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceeds material from this card. You target up to 2 Medology cards in your graveyard. Shuffle those targets to your deck. Then shuffle the cards from your opponent's cards your opponent controls into the deck to the number of cards to return. 8 out of 10.
I'll give it a 9 out of 10 since I'm making a Medolchi collection. Oh yeah, I already definitely know what I'm gonna rate this.
Emperor's Exceeds. Rank 5 spellcaster, effect Exceeds monster light attribute. Requires 2 level 5 spellcasters. This card gains 2 attack for each Exceeds material attached to this monster you control. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceeds material from this card, shuffle your deck, then reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, and destroy the number of monsters in the field equals the number of spellbook cards revealed. Then return those targets to the top of your deck in any order. It's actually not bad. 7 out of 10.
10 out of 10. You know, if you look closely at this card, it actually looks like that Sea Dragon from that, starter deck.
A little bit, actually. I think he kind of is, only except his top body was cut off and it was replaced by some muscular man. Okay, Mermail, Abyssicles, I don't know how to pronounce it right. Aqua, Exceeds effect monster, water attribute, rank 7, 20 attack, 16 defense. Requires 2 level 7 water monsters. While this face-up card has Exceeds material level 5 or higher, monsters cannot attack. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1 Exceeds material from this card. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls that have less attack than this card until the end phase. 6 out of 10?
I'm not really into, aqua or water type monsters, so 4 out of 10.
Number 8. Herada, God, King, Komodo, what?
The names of these cards, they'll come up with these cards these days.
Rank 4, Psychic Effect Exceeds monster light attribute. Requires 2 level 4 heretic beasts, I believe they're called. Not heretics, or the heretic dragons, whatever they're called. No. Once per turn, you can detach you can target 1 face of Exceeds monster your opponent controls. This card's name and original attack becomes that monster's name and current attack. And this card's effect becomes that monster's original monster's effect. Then this monster's attack becomes 0, and its effects are negated. These changes last until the end phase. Not bad. 7 out of 10?
I'll also give it a 7 out of 10. You know what? 7.5 out of 10, because it was also featured in the anime. And of course, it looks like a horsey with long flowing hair. That you could probably, ride on it.
Maybe. Dyson Fear, number 9. Light attribute, rank 9. Machine type Exceeds effect monster. Requires 2 level 9s. Once per battle step, during your opponent's turn, if this card with Exceeds material is attacked, negate the attack. When this card is targeted for an attack, while it has no Exceeds material, you can target 2 monsters in your graveyard. Attach those targets to this card as Exceeds material. During your main phase 1, you detach 1 Exceeds material from this card. This card can attack your opponent directly this turn if your opponent controls a monster whose attack is higher than this card. My only problem with it is you need 2 level 9 just to bring it out. Which, I don't think this card may see any play at all. 2 out of 10.
1 out of 10, because it's, requires 2 level 9s. Heroic Champion! Kushane
Earth attribute, warrior type Exceeds effect monster, rank 4, 25 attack, 24 defense. That's like a mini Great Shokunshin right there. Requires 3 level 4 warrior type monsters. Once per turn, when a trap card is activated, you can detach 1 Exceeds for this card. You get activation. If you do, destroy it, and this card gets 5 attack. 6 out of 10?
Yeah. I don't really like this card, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
You're such a hypocrite. Gaga Cowboy, Earth attribute, warrior type Exceeds effect monster, rank 4, 15 attack, 24 defense. 2 level 4 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceeds material from this card. Apply one of these effects depending on this card's battle position, attack position. This turn, during the battle damage step only, if this card attacks opponent's monster, it gains 1,000 attack. And the attack target loses 500 attack. Defense target, inflict 800 points of damage to your opponent. It's not bad. 8 out of 10. No. 7 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10. You know, no, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because of the fact that, you know, Konami changed its original name.
Why you have to be such a little complainer? And here is our front cover card, number C32, Shark Drake Wise. It's a water attribute, Sea Serpent, Sea Effect Monster. Rank 4, 20 attack, 21 defense. Is this right? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Requires 4 level 4 water monsters. You can also exceed some of this card by using number 32, Shark Drake. You control as exceeds material, blah, 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 blah. During the other player's turn, you can detach one exceeds material from this card and banish one monster your opponent's graveyard to target one face-up monster on the field. That target loses attack and defense becomes 0 until your next end phase. You must have 1,000 life points or less to activate and to resolve this effect. Just because of the fact that it needs so much to be summoned, 5 out of 10?
I'll give it a 5 out of 10 for the hell of it. Well, now, since we have done our card review, and of course reviewed most of the cards in our packs, and of course rate the cards, and well, got anything to say, Christian?
Please like our video, because that was kind of horrible what we did.
Yeah, some of the cards we happened to like, and they were just, you know, I mean, there were a lot of cards I liked.
I didn't like most of it, to be honest.
Well, like he said, like our video. You know, right there. Click that little like button right down there.
And please subscribe to us because we really want to get 100 subscribers so we can try to go become YouTube partners.
Yep. Because you see that subscribe button? It's right up there. Come on, don't hesitate and subscribe right there. Hey, come on. Hey, don't you try to click that back button, try to get away from us. Hey, Christian, do you see that guy? He's trying to walk away from us.
Not cool, man.
Hey, don't walk away from us. I'm talking to you. Uh-oh. Look, calm down, buddy. We can talk this out. We can talk this out.
We'll see you guys in her day.
Come on, man, put the gun down. Oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap!